I think they're on TV, by the way. They were getting a little bit frightened.
The cameraman just loves lingering with the camera. He's like...
doesn't want to show it anymore. Well, it was nice.
He just stays there.
But it was very cute. All right.
Rapid Star is KT coach?
Just standing behind KT. We'll see what
Rapid
kind
Star?
of draft surprises he has for us. Of course, Micro's still here.
Hey Seagull, can you check out Hentai vs Furries? On a serious
Shut up.
note, the Henry Stickmin collection is a
I honestly
classic.
think that side selection has become a whole lot less important. It feels like red side has some clear advantages, blue side has some clear advantages, especially when it comes to bans. Red side, when it comes to getting Kai'Sa, is generally the thing. KT is one of the teams that really started first picking Kai'Sa, as what they did in
the Henry Stickman, is it good?
Life Esports in order to grab that victory. And we'll see whether that is still going to be part of their game plan here as we hop into the draft. So Poppy, already taken away from Croco, and there is the obligatory Nico ban and a whole bunch
Henry
of other
Stickman is hella good,
that,
really?
DRX will
I can complete that game.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's just B1 Kai'Sa to come through from KT again.
Play F1 23. I can play F1 23. I have the pedals and the driving license, the steering wheel.
About him playing Kai'Sa in the past, kind of gone by the wayside as he's really leveled up this split. Even the smallest of aiming enjoyers, to which I would count myself last year, have been convinced.
We need to play F1 23. Yo, Matt, we can. I have a steering wheel and a foot pedal.
For that, because interestingly enough, it also is one of the picks where you can leave aiming by himself.
That's a big pace game. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna play F1. Tomorrow we're gonna play F1. Tomorrow.
Annie also taken off the board here.
Pedro Stappen inbound.
There it is. Straight
Tomorrow
up.
we're gonna play F1. I'll get the thing out of the closet.
Zaya is an obvious one, and then what is Croco?
Is it just Zaya or Khan? Do you just lock them both away? Because of course you like picking
the, F1 tomorrow. We play F1 tomorrow.
Kai'Sa as well.
I like it a lot. Now Beryl, of course, has been hot or cold. Mostly cold, unfortunately, in recent times.
Okay, it's going to be Croco's Vi.
And this is a pick where if it was a pick last year or in 2021, you'd be like, nice.
Yeah.
But
He thinks he's him? Yeah, I am. You'll see. Zaya Vi.
In the past, were very good for him as Cuz gets. KT is getting everything they want.
They take Rakan.
Kai'Sa and Rakan combo.
They don't take Rel.
They get Diego for Cuz, which has been one of his best champions.
Imagine Pedro Latifi.
And I would be a little bit scared if I was a DRX fan. This is looking like a wonderful opener to the draft for KT. Now, we have seen teams not be able to actually stick the landing, but KT...
Pedro Sargent
meeting you yesterday. Also, hopefully next time you can find a pair of socks together.
They really have.
Mix match socks are very rat-like.
As well as being able to now guarantee...
You saw that I had 2 different socks on?
I kind of like how this is...
Fuck's sakes. Yes, so what? I never wear the same socks.
In the first
I never wear the same socks. I always wear 2 different socks. And it's not on purpose. It's just, look, when you're washing your socks, I think it's cringe to like put them all in the washing machine, then taking them out and then pairing them. Waste of time. Just grab, throw into a drawer, and then pull out socks. They're all the same size. They're all the same size. All you have to do is put them on. It doesn't matter. As long as they're a similar color, like both of them were like white socks, but they were different brands. It's like whatever. Who cares? If you're a socks Andy and you care, shut up.
As has his Veigar, and I don't know which one. Obviously,
I think pairing socks is completely overrated.
Like both of those just create so many issues for DRX. A composition that already is going really hard in dive. I would be shocked if DRX are not going to look for an engage support. We will probably see the Rel ban here.
Yeah, I was
Veigar ban.
Nautilus. Nautilus Zaya has been...
But it's BDD, guys. Are we like... Azir. Hello? Guys? He's just gonna pick Azir and go Crown. Veigar ban.
Very strange that we're seeing Azir just kind of left through completely. Obviously, Ahri is often picked into Azir, but I actually feel like it's not really much of a counter. To be perfectly honest, the Jack's going to be taken away from Rascal here, who gets a free Renekton.
Yeah, it's...
Free Croc.
You probably
nice Croc.
Rascal counter pick?
I guess.
Okay.
No.
Never mind. Just...
You don't. If it's Rascal, you don't.
Oh, it's KT. Well, a KT thing to do here would be like Azir Quinn, but I think that would lose him the game. So I would like just either Azir tank top or like semi-human champion to Renekton. I feel like Quinn against Vi Ahri is just a wee bit shit.
Specifically Viego, right? Azir Viego is like, it's alright, but
yeah, Gwen's also shit.
Aggressive pressure that maybe you're looking for from BDD, or we'll see what they end up
Go Malphite.
Obviously, never going to complain about BDD playing Azir for
Malphite Azir.
Reasons, and it does look like
wow.
is going to triumph.
BDD picked Azir. Wow. No way. We banned 3 mid laners and he picked Azir. No way.
I like Kai'Sa to be able to build the attack speed AP type variant.
It's really, really good.
It is. But we'll see what Keeney is going to decide on. Could be Quinn. I'd like GP. I'd like GP the most. That would be my favorite.
That'd be so fun.
GP Renekton is a fun
GP would be good.
as well, because it can go either way. Instead, it's going to be Gesante.
Gesante.
It's very, like, our second round of picks has been very Shuriman.
Gesante.
I kind of like it. Beryl, considering what he wants to go with here, sure what it's going to be up against the Rakan and Kai'Sa that we've seen so many times. He's paired with a Xayah here, currently hovering Seraphine. I don't know whether that is actually what he's going to lock in.
It is?
Sarah Queen?
A tree, once again.
Yeah. Maokai support into Rakan, he thinks it's good.
This didn't work last time, but it seems that Beryl has been enjoying the tree in the bottom lane.
We've seen Beryl be at the forefront of some meta developments, and we've seen Beryl struggle most notably in-game. We'll see whether this Maokai actually gets to stick. Obviously, the benefits of...
Alright, I'm gonna run ads. If you want to avoid ads, use your Twitch Prime or your Tier 1 subscription, or get gifted a sub if you're lucky. There you go, chatters. There you go. There you go. Enjoy. You love ads. Oh, I love ad schedule. Yeah, my favorite. Wow. I love not watching the stream and getting ads all the time. I love closing the stream when the ads come and never coming back. Yeah, me too. Me too, buddy.
This is such an execution-dependent comp. Like
me too, buddy.
DRX draft, I can see it work if this was a team that I know can play early game aggression well.
Me too, buddy.
Putting the pressure on specifically Crockle and Fade to win early skirmishes. Like Rascal,
let's go, man.
It's against Keen, so it's probably not happening, but I'd at least be like, okay, you know, Rascal, we know what this guy's capable of.
Honestly, I just joined the stream for ads. My goat. My goat.
For this to be a successful match.
Is the Korean XCD there today? I don't think he is.
The players, I think the DRX have not made it easier for themselves in this draft.
You are unironically becoming more mean and jaded towards chat recently. That's not true. That's not true. Me and chat have a hate club relationship. We always have.
It gives me hope, right? Because when Beryl starts cooking, that's when he starts playing that little bit better. And we have seen some
chat loves me and they hate me. I love them and I hate them.
Lol, I forgot I had this.
KT, though, they've just been doing a heck of a lot of winning.
You're becoming a bully. Okay, chat.
Recently, though, see where the DRX can...
You treat me like a rat, so I'll treat you like a rat. Okay? If you're fucking playoffs DDXing the whole day, then I'm gonna fucking Twitch chat Omega lulling the whole day. You know what I'm saying? It's bro. If you start it, I will continue it. Okay? If you're saying Caedrel 7th place Pog champ, then I'll be nice as well.
Should definitely be the favorites. Yeah. But I want to believe, Chronicler. I want to believe the DRX have not already left us. That they are here, ready to fight for that last playoff spot.
Well, yeah.
See, now you're being nice to me.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll be nice to you.
That's to me the part that really gets me.
I'm impatient though, you know.
You want a little bit of resolution.
Chat, you look great today.
Yep. You know, I'm a skip to the end type guy. I'm actually not. I don't know. I read everything.
I've seen you watch multi-hour YouTube videos.
Let's go,
I know
man.
you're not a skip to the end. You take your time, Atlas.
But I
Caedrel 7th place Pog champ.
You know?
You look great too. Thank you. Your hairline is receding. Okay. Let's try and be nice to each other for one game. One game of League of Legends, let's be nice to each other. Okay, no hairline receding, no fucking rat behavior. One game. I'll be nice to you, you be nice to me. One game.
It was very, very nice.
Let's be a civilized streamer. There's so many streamers out there that their Twitch chat comes in and like, hey, how was your day? How you doing? That was really Pog. Oh, nice try. No, my chat, none of that. Let's do it. Come on, be nice.
And then
One game.
And
Be
then
nice.
Poppy and I was like, oh no, but then it was fine. It worked out. Yep. He got like 5 kills in the first 20 minutes.
The more
Be nice.
recently you've played in Challenger, the better you are at least in.
Yeah.
Is that your hairline, or did you forget to turn off the 5-head filter?
Shut the fuck up.
Yep, just the way.
I'm done.
Sometimes draft tactics don't quite work out. As yeah, there's not a lot of losing that has happened. Aiming 100% of the deaths as far as these champions that have all been picked up. Beryl also has tried this Maokai one other time. It didn't quite work. It was the double tree composition that we saw. It was a little bit of fun, and it didn't work.
It is very cool.
It is.
But, you know, cool is generally, unfortunately, not enough.
Think KT is better than Genji? No. No. KT is the second best team in the league, though, for sure. Which draft do you like more? I like DRX's draft. It's very mid-game heavy. I like mid-game drafts.
I think he has played that one. Don't quite remember.
But Kai'Sa, Azir. I mean, Kai'Sa is super meta, Rakan is super meta. Azir is BDD, so yeah, KT will probably win. And they're way better. But I like DRX's draft more. They have more pushing lanes, and they have better dragon fight early.
Why did you keep saying king in your finals cast XDD?
Shut up.
Players still seem to think that the Ahri is a decent matchup into the Pigeon. I just don't see it.
It's just, I think that Ahri it's very safe into Azir specifically. But the problem,
you can pick it for the 2v2 as well.
Yeah, well, and with Vi, you're already kind of opting into that, right? And also, if you go for something a little bit more safe, there's not that many mobile mages that you can pick that also do well and don't just get shuffled into Viego's waiting arms. But I do want to echo what you said. I don't think that Ahri is in that great a spot anymore. Champion obviously has got nerfed many times. The meta has shifted away from her a little bit as well. But specifically this combo with the Vi.
Why did you guys get even more mean? What happened?
As, oh no,
Rascal, man. Rascal. Rascal.
Flash is available.
Well, who 2 years and counting love you forever, heart.
It's going to be first blood going to Cuz. And it's about that easy. Even gets to use all of the Renekton abilities to help clear the wave.
Cool, and that's a rough one here. They had pretty decent knowledge that Cuz was on the top half of the map. Right, we were looking at Croco going for an invade, getting the bot side scuttle as well, so shouldn't have come as a surprise. But unfortunately, even if he doesn't tank the third shot, I'm
Hey Caleb, don't forget to attack in the Clash of Clans war. If you get another 1-star, you're cut from the clan.
Fuck the clan.
Caedrel is such an inspiring person. After I saw his Malzahar performance, I knew that even I could be a pro player.
But Rascal, another isolated.
But you're still bronze.
Throw in there.
Yep, he has been targeted a lot by a lot of teams as well. Of course, Rascal, at a lot of instances this year, in fact, has been the one player that's kind of a threat.
This chat.
Which is sad to say. For DRX,
I asked you to be nice. You become more toxic. Okay? Now what happens here? Now be more toxic. Does that make you become nice? Huh?
He will be suffering quite a few because the enemy jungler kind of realizes that it's a pretty good place to set up a tent. And that is kind of what started to happen so far this game. Croco gonna utilize it by starting off this first Drake. As far as individual Drakes,
la la la. You know what? I'm gonna do a karaoke stream just to piss all of you off. You're gonna have to listen to my voice.
Also, as mentioned, really want to try and look. Oh no. And Snow.
But you didn't have to cut me off. You hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Should respect. They now spot Cuz. And so far, so good.
Where is the damage?
You hear that?
Not gonna happen.
And Cuz should be able to just clear this one out. I'm not sure why we went for the extended trade there, but doesn't end up being.
Yeah, when's Dom coming online? I thought he was gonna watch the LPL today.
Really nicely done.
Ooh, a 2v2 kill bot for DRX. Huge. Huge.
And now aiming, looking to try and run away. Beautifully played here, especially from Beryl to interrupt the grand entrance.
Really big moment there. And
yeah, he'll be live for the OMG match probably. True. Truey.
This Kai'Sa and Rakan can be a bit of a risky bot lane.
To piss all over off, you do realize that you are a streamer, and if we all leave, you are jobless, right?
Paddock and Beryl, it's not something that has happened.
Then I'm double fired.
No.
DRX games.
Not to be expected. And I can hear Orcs. He's like, oh, that's the.
Then I'm double fired.
Used to, because of course hasn't been the biggest.
Double
fan.
combo.
Has had to relinquish that though. For this season, where aiming has been performing very, very well. This. Going back to old times.
Chat, there's actually a way that you can. There's actually a way.
I apologize for being toxic when you asked me to be nice. Now I will fully follow your instructions and become more toxic as you expected.
Cancels the grand entrance.
And then cancels the battle dance.
There's actually a way. It's actually a hack on your browser where you can TTS all your messages in chat go into TTS messages, so you can like flame me. Right? If you hold Control and press W and then type your message, you'll be able to TTS flame me.
And remember when I said earlier at the top of the day, yeah, you know, Lahens has died a bunch of times? That's one of the times.
That is one of the times.
This has been happening.
And actually, this wasn't one of the times you were referring to, because it's a new time that has now happened now. To
watch the viewer count. Watch the viewer count.
Exactly. It's sometimes you just
watch the viewer count.
Actually happen to prove your point. Make you look cool on the broadcast, and it's worked out very nicely here.
It's great. Very happy about it. What I or rather what DRX
someone came back. Yeah, you got me.
Looking at the goal, we are still feeling pretty good here for KT. They are about.
Thank you, Hackerman. Now I can do my two things: hacking and insulting you. What a glorious day! Rejoice, rejoice.
Been getting around the jungle. And, you know, we're talking about the fact that Lahens goes in and dies there. It doesn't mean a whole lot for how the map state is going, as DRX, I think, have enough safety taking this Herald. What do you think, Chronicler? Do you think that maybe they'll see when KT comes on over?
Doesn't work on phone, sad face, someone says. Oh, no, no, you can't do it on a phone, no!
Go for it.
I think he's signing.
Oh, you're missing out.
Really cute here as well is that they actually pick up the blue buff, knowing that they have full control of the enemy jungle.
Someone says, please ignore chat and focus on the game. You know what, chatter? I agree. I agree. Let's focus on the game. So, DRX have 5 wards on top side. Even though Renekton got ganked, he should still have top push because he has flash up soon and full vision. No TP though. First straight to DRX and first Herald. That's the benefit of early pushing lanes. That's why I think that early winning lanes and mid game comps are better. I feel like if you get good leads and play well around your lanes, then you have more options in the game. So the game's more in your hands than just kind of playing safe or scaling. Stop destroying the phone, chatters. And DRX got a 2v2 kill bot, so game state's 200 gold, but it's also actually a really good state for DRX. Like mid is winning super hard in isolation, bot's winning. As long as they fight this next Drake and play for Herald bot, and they get Fate some vision on mid bot side, so Vi has a pink in her inventory. I think that Vi pink like here would be ideal, or here, somewhere.
Not going to be enough.
He just lived. Go on, Fate, get him. Get him, boy. Huge. There's the mid to bot. Didn't even need their jungler. Rascal lives those. No, he's dead. Is he dead? He's got the speed. The speed, the speed.
That is going to be the heartbreaker. A little bit heartbreaking, but he'll just look towards the bottom side of the map for a bit of a heart repair.
Here's the Herald bot. The mid to bot worked. They took a bad trade. KT on bot.
As DRX coming up huge here as we see Ruler's autograph. The gold going to Podok. 2 kills from Fate, actually utilizing the roaming power of this Ahri. Now they do give up a sizable amount. Obviously, top side, Rascal does end up going down. Flash is also forced, and then BDD was able to generate.
Should have bet my house on G2 winning worlds. No.
Picking himself up some plates, but that's a trade you'll take any time as DRX, putting this KT bot lane further and further behind.
This is amazing play out of
really
Podok and Beryl. And that is, like, even if DRX lose this series, I don't care. I'm already so proud of them. This is amazingly well done. And Beryl just showing that...
Bro, it's the most DRX thing ever. If DRX win this series against KT, they make 6th place again for LCK Playoff Summer 2023. And then they make some run in the regional qualifier. It's like, something's gonna happen. I can see it. If they beat KT, I can see it already.
Yeah, I wonder, go for the proxy and it's not the right.
So I'm kind of wondering, it might have been, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt here, because otherwise it was just a really big mistake, because literally your team is diving bot side, so there was zero reason for you to be proxying. You don't have any pressure on the map. But it might be a situation where like he had to kind of walk away from the turret because Cassante was threatening like a Q3 or something.
Let's go, man.
I don't know. We didn't really
shadowing
see,
to the resub.
out of that, or he just had a pretty big mistake and cost DRX some potential gold.
And also just cost Cuz his Heartbreaker as well as Beryl. Twisted advance for an R button. You'll take that trade any day of the week.
Man.
Unless it's like Udir's R button.
Beryl
Italy.
Maokai.
Yeah.
I agree with you though, because what's important.
Barrel's always cooking in support. He's just playing as Maokai. He thinks Maokai counters Rakan. I kind of agree.
Would be,
Rakan can never W you.
Would really help DRX with actually getting a victory and close towards the playoff spot. But DRX just need to be in a form where they're able to beat their direct opponents. Kwangdong, Liv Sandbox, Brion, and Nongshim.
Yeah.
Genshin got a big update, so Barrel's tryharding again. Oh, I see. He needs the money for the new skins.
And what I think is really important to note is that KT evolved where if they didn't win the early game or they weren't able to like generate a lot of topside leads.
Chat, is the ALGS finals today?
That's no longer how this team works. Their team fighting actually has been exceptional. It's been second to, I think, only Genji, and we also don't really know how this to stack up against each other because the match was so long ago. So you're definitely not even close
big.
to there. But it is a big thing for DRX to even match them in the early game.
Especially on the bottom side, as Fate Spirit Rush for the Emperor's Divide. Now Fate continuing to try and fight it as Beryl is moving up. That's why it was moving forward, even though it didn't look too great. As Keen now trying to fight against Rascal. There's the all-out.
Oh, Keen.
Croco. They're trying to tank this one up. And
Keen.
Doing his very best. Can you actually find it? Croco's getting danced around, but they're juggling the turret aggro.
He's dead.
So much.
Oh no, he did so well.
Kind of beautifully.
He did so well.
Both sides. And meanwhile, Cuz is inside Croco's jungle trying to get some work done, but Beryl is a tree. The jungle is his paradise. And he wants to stop Cuz from being able to do anything. Doesn't have another. Oh, does have actually his Heartbreaker back up and available. And there's a killer instinct.
Holy shit, that dive was quick.
And Cuz gets his revenge. Lehens gets himself out of there, and DRX may have overstepped.
That's the DRX that we've been seeing a lot of. You heavily invest in a topside dive.
I never thought I'd say this, but Cuz is carrying right now.
Don't play out a turn, okay? You can't then also try to hard contest the Fed Viego. That's not allowed. Can't do that. No.
No, it's a little bit rude.
And well, they get punished, so yeah, very, very justified. But
Rascal got top tower off that. Jesus.
DRX do pick up first turret blood and maintain their goal. Like, nothing crazy, nothing that is going to completely throw off this game, but gold lead nonetheless.
It is true. And we have second.
Hello, Serial. What is your favorite Caedrel?
Flip the game on second Herald.
Shut up.
I'm all about that. I love that idea. That's a really fun one.
When you don't have Killer Instinct or Rakan ult.
Yeah.
And Beryl has his ultimate.
No Heartbreaker.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Cease and desist. About to come
no
back
Rakan ult.
down as Cuz looking for Croco. He takes half.
No Vi ult either though.
Getting amongst it. There's the Nature's Grasp. Good flash out from Cuz. As Kane is going to give him a bit of a shield. Lehens still trying to find this Crocodile. Is aiming, free hitting on the backside. The Rakan goes down.
Oh, BDD.
But there's the double kill for BDD. Aiming grabs one as well. And you mentioned.
Oh man, DRX.
Yeah, it turns out it's still pretty good, Chronicler. Triple for BDD.
KT are just better.
4 versus 5. You were down a teleport and Fate. You can't hard commit to that. If they have Ari there, that is a fight that I'm happy.
I mean,
happy to
there
take.
now.
Well, yeah. That's not in time.
Yeah.
Look.
Hi, mama.
This was fun. I'm glad that we get to see this again.
This was fire, actually.
Able to stay alive, then redirects it to Croco.
Gets his W back up for Wild.
Able to.
Oh my god.
Again, and then unfortunately just doesn't actually have the. If he has his items.
For real.
If anyone had a Balmy Cinder, they would both be dead.
Yeah. As we take it. So this starts off pretty alright.
Yeah, Ari's too far.
Teleport comes through red. They almost kill Cuz, but don't quite.
Here are the Renekton trades for Rakan, but it's Croco that kind of ins. He ults Azir, but he has Crown. And then, yeah, double knock, GG.
Because you don't have your Ari. And that is going to be extremely costly mistake.
Triple kill for Azir.
Yeah, they thought they'd
BDD Azir.
out, so I guess maybe you think it's on relatively even footing, but BDD shuffle.
Are you casting LEC today? Yeah.
Very obvious and also very potent in this one. KT going to move towards about 1,000 gold lead, but it's not exactly end of the world. But this Drake is now spawning see who's going to be able to get control of that, because Hextech Soul, I mean, we saw an Ocean Soul, we saw the fact that D+ couldn't actually...
no, she's not playing DMAT, because it's 13-12, so she doesn't need it.
It's a different story, yeah.
Different patch.
You kind of zap people.
Another 5v5?
Yep, Rift Herald going to
get
down.
it.
And Beryl does have his ultimate back available, also has Flash Up if you would like it, as Rascal gets on that flank angle. Paddock here, nice.
13-12 still has the AP ratio onto minions with static. Oh, maybe they can get Xante? No, they can't. Croco's gonna die. Yo, he lived. No, he didn't. Oh, it's over. Can Paddock, like, he doesn't have flash. Oh. Does Fate try and cook? Oh, he missed. BDD, cocky movement.
The 1 versus 3, that would be optimistic, and KT will take the Drake.
And right there, we see the problem, the gap in team fighting between these two.
Oh, if you could land that charm on the Azir.
Too big. Fate.
This is the main thing that makes me sad about Ahri, by the way. 4-0-0, but has Everfrost in the makings of a Banshee, so it doesn't really... You don't do
no
big
damage.
I agree, but at the same time, it's more about they focus everything on heat. This is a level 12 Cassante that is completely fine, and then as BDD comes in, Croco, you know, he's able to stay alive for a little bit, but aiming gets back line axes. Lahans has a really well-timed stopwatch, and
Rascal takes the portal on 1 HP.
But the fight is lost.
Chat, if you have Ignite on you, no, how do I phrase this? Like Cart Assault you can dodge with the portal, right? The Hextech portal you can dodge Cart Assault.
That many cooldowns into a Cassante and expect to take it away from there.
Is there like a dot? Like Ignite I think ticks too quickly if you take the portal, right? It ticks too quickly, doesn't it? You can't really take the portal while ignited anyway.
Sorry, Lahen's doubling that. Doing very good when it comes to deaths.
Like positive angle.
Yep, the perfect...
I see, so Ignite would tick anyway even if you got the portal.
You love to see it. As Aiming and Cuz going to share this red buff. Going to match Aiming's skin choice as well, which is pretty cool. Not going for the KDA Kai'Sa is, you know, it's novel. It's the thing that not a lot of players do, but Aiming has fallen in love with this more new skin.
I, for one, didn't know there were other skins, rather,
I know.
KDA and IG.
And yeah, Jackie Love.
Yeah. And now, the gold lead in jungle is rather sizable. Cuz on his Viego is obviously feeling great.
Cuz, I mean, BDD being 4-0 is just GG.
And this is with...
What the fuck are those raptors doing?
The popcorn chickens really outplayed Aiming.
It's fine. They'll
wasted a fair bit of time.
It's okay. They changed it. You know, just...
He's like,
they'll be gone.
Sorry, Cuz I denied.
Is OMG qualified for playoffs? Yeah, they were qualified a while ago.
It's okay.
I think the playoffs is basically locked like last week already for LPL.
Whatever.
All of it was basically locked.
That's actually what they said. We have, you know...
Yeah. I think that was a direct translation, and I appreciate you.
No. They actually said whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was surprised as well.
You do. And then they surprise you. Like, we thought that Beryl was underperforming, and then has a great early game. Crazy.
Early game is key. Fighting.
I mean, honestly, you get any part of it, and it's working out well, and I'm psyched. You know, that's where I'm at. The team fighting, not quite there yet for DRX, but the early laning phase, that is a pretty pivotal part. As Kane just wants some honey fruit, and DRX is going to let him have it.
Kane is scary, man. This is a guy.
Can you tell me why Kaiser's never banned?
Oh, I'm the best carry player in the LCK.
It's a good question, to be honest, because everyone is giving up first pick Kai'Sa, and I think they think that trading it for like Xayah and strong jungle is worth it. I think on 13-13 it's easier to ban Kai'Sa because of the Nico and Annie nerfs, but on 13-12 Nico, Annie need to be banned, Tristana needs to be banned. So it's kind of hard to find the right way to stop Kai'Sa. But then again, Kai'Sa on 13-13 is a little bit weaker because of the minion DMAT nerfs. And the static shift nerf, sorry. So it's like 13-12 is too hard because there's too many OPs. 13-13 it's a bit nerfed, so it's maybe not worth it and worth trading, I guess is my only way. I think that Kai'Sa is left open a lot.
And looking at DRX.com, my main issue is that right now they still have a semblance of control, right? It's not, they're not in a great spot. It's 3k gold deficit, but it is still pretty surmountable. as we get into the late game, if they actually lose control of the jungle completely, if they're unable to set up anything, you can't dive. Like, you can't just hard force, you know, like press your Vi button into aiming and kind of expect it to work. Thank you, minion. Much appreciated.
Yep.
As Rascal is just standing on a ward.
Yep. And a little bit of an EDG back there from Cuz. Goes back home, does have a couple of items already complete. Also, his stopwatch is done as well. The Viego in a pretty good spot right now, 3-0 and 5. It's been a Viego kind of day today. Owner having a great performance, and now Cuz doing the same thing. We did see it banned most of the rest of the week.
Why don't you play WoW on stream anymore? That game is dead.
We're starting to see, or continuing to see exactly why.
That game is super dead.
We have two options. Oh, well, I guess it's the third one, which is give up Dragon and don't make a move on Baron.
Oh, here we go. Keen knows exactly what's going on. And they know that Parak isn't there, and so therefore, they know that the Baron is not really going down. Fate moving on over.
Barrel's getting poked out.
And that was just a free Drake, Chronicler, free soul point. And like you say, Beryl can't afford to take this much damage over and over again. That was just living Ward Cassante working out here.
Sorry, I was just writing. Parak's dead. Oh, nice flash, but he's dead. Nice dive. I think it's over, isn't it? Unless Rascal can cook really hard here, he's getting nice AoE, but they don't have damage when Xayah is dead. Ahri is full fucking...
who, has died a few times. It doesn't seem to matter. Good charm lands from Fate as now. Voltbreaker comes forward and Croco's like, no thanks. Actually, that is not what I'm going for. Cathian Rain not going to
aiming.
down far enough as Void Seeker. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Jonas Strong, for keeping us interested as Fate vacates via a different direction.
And KT.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised that KT is just going to 2-0 the DRX. There was hope in the early game. 2v2 kill bot. Pushing lanes, but yeah, they got out-team for them on Herald. If you fall behind on this comp, you just open. You don't have any damage.
It's also showcasing why the priority on Kai'Sa is this high. There's no other AD carry, well, except Zeri when she was good, can assist plays like this, right? Aiming immediately repositions, finds his way into the backline, and without the damage of Padak, there just isn't enough to do here for DRX. Fate is obviously not able to get a whole lot done.
Go variety Prage.
Again, like DRX is just a little bit disjointed. Really ready for what is to come. Padak with some typical challenger positioning, I would like to call it. Unfortunately, not in the right place.
I mean, it is quick.
Can you watch Ruler Kai'Sa?
But I do appreciate the added
JDG TT. I mean, Dom did tell me last week he was like TT's gonna beat JDG, but I doubt it.
I kind of want to echo what you were saying earlier. KT winning this game, it kind of felt like that was going to be the outcome no matter what. The DRX the early game didn't
100%.
look too shoddy. I think Croco has at least dialed down the needless aggression. You know, hasn't gotten that much done, but he had a couple of early objectives. Beryl, we already talked about, laning phase actually looking good. Those are the nice parts, and then we just ignore the rest and we say congratulations to KT. I think that's a beautiful way.
But they will be alright.
Who are clearly showcasing why they're 10-1.
And you know, we're having the conversation of, are they going to break Gen.G's winning streak, and how likely is it that they're going to do so? Is this actually the best?
Demon versus KT, that'll be a great series. When's that? Is that next week?
Right now, so
they're miles ahead of everyone that isn't Gen.G.
Yeah, and DRX are not. So, like you say, you got to temper expectations.
I like it.
We have to say
Wednesday? Fuck, I can't stream Wednesday.
Glass half full.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you die.
I'd say 2/3 full. Let's
love it.
As Fate with his Banshees.
We did TP.
Wanders in.
That did happen.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Stop saying fraud pace.
Unfortunately.
Shut up.
He didn't even get his crown crossed.
No, he did. But he did use his Sun Disc. So there's that.
Beryl.
Okay, Beryl. Nature is grasping as they look for their opportunity. It's a
That Viego got... He took no damage and Renekton just got one shot.
Disengaged, so good. Croco gonna get stabbed to death on the backside, and BDD, he survives. He has to flash out of the way, but he will be all right. And Padak, the last man to fall. KT somehow basically perfect. Oh, never mind. Lahen's decided to die. But that was what he decided to do. Croco is also going to live, but he is on the wrong side of the map. As KT will usher these minions
KT's team fighting is one of their strongest, I think. Their lane phases are mostly coming from top, to be honest. BDD goes even in every matchup, most cases.
Will be able to put an end to game number 1. And we'll see whether DRX can have a better time in game 2, and whether once again the early game is going to look better, because there are some positives here for this squad. As KT
team fighting and one of the best top laners.
That is a 1-0 lead.
Sometimes the early games are scuffed because Cuz is Cuz. But I'm praying that KT make Worlds. I'm praying. I really hope they do. I want Keen at Worlds. Even in planes. Just seeing Keen in planes would be fucking sick. This guy just blasts his way through. I don't care if they're first, second, third, or fourth. Just get them there. That was clean.
One of the biggest reasons why this roster has
outclassed in push-ups by a robot, now do 10.
It's so nice because he had such a
shut the fuck up.
Set of years, you know, not really able to
shut up
consistently some of his former glory days.
And we're seeing now in this draft whether or not the Kai'Sa
what do you mean he can't? I can.
First pick is going to come through.
I can do 10 push-ups easy.
It's going to be very, very important. Aiming, like Orcs mentioned, has been defaulting to this pick. So we're going to see some mid laners taken off the board. The 2 mandatory ones have now been removed. Tristana, we're still going to look at. We're going to look at Sejuani, things like this. And we'll see who is going to be able to get that.
Prove it. No, I can't. My back hurts.
Mainly the Kai'Sa.
I can't. My back hurts.
A lot of situations falling to red side to be picked alongside a
my back hurts.
Like,
I can't.
For example, the first the one.
Guys, I told you already. My back hurts.
And Kai'Sa has been very, very popular. The Sejuani part of it, not going to happen. But let's see these last couple of bans. What is going to be taken away?
Chat.
Kai'Sa, come on. Kai'Sa to me really feels like she's being undervalued. The LeBlanc we've actually seen struggle so much more, and I understand it playing into the LeBlanc is really
I told you my back hurts.
For every push-up, do 1 push-up you want
10 bits for every push-up? That's dude. Oh, okay, Caedrel. Caedrel, I'll give you 1 cent for every push-up you can do. Shut the fuck up.
Late game front-to-back team fights, like it's just impossible. Xayah doesn't actually do well enough in the matchup anymore, particularly.
I'm not your fucking donkey.
That are good. Deft obviously showcased the power of the
curate.
Yeah, and we had Guma earlier today, was I think, who went full AD, and that still looked amazing. And it's going to be Annie instead, and yes, I know.
Oh no, Kai'Sa Viego. They get Kai'Sa Viego Chronicle again. That is not fair. That should not be allowed?
Oh, DRX. It's just going to be Kai'Sa Viego and Rakan again.
Oh dear. Well, it could be Kai'Sa Rakan. They could just prioritize both of them to deny the
Kai'Sa jungle,
which would probably be coming in if the
good.
It's Annie Viego.
Good.
Yeah, that's true. But Kai'Sa Viego, where if you're a KT fan, you're looking at this and you're like,
Kha'Zix, Dan's game. No. Ay, mannen. Have to pick Xayah, don't you? Hello. Xayah.
Monica, Pedro, Monica, Pedro, Monica, Pedro, Monica.
Renekton's good. Renekton's good. Chat, I'm ending the stream after this game. I'm sorry. I need a nap. I need like a 1-hour nap because I have to go to the studio at like 2. What are we gonna do? Like 30 minutes, 1 hour of variety? Bro, I'm gonna die. But to make up for it, I'm sorry, to make up for it, you have my word right now. I will do a 12-hour stream tomorrow and on Tuesday.
Get those counter picks where they would like them.
To make up for it.
Counter pick mid if they would like, but I think
we'll do 12 hours tomorrow and Tuesday. But I'm casting today and I slept like hardly anything. So I need to nap. I really need to nap. I'm dying out here.
If you hit anything as you can hit a W or just tag someone with a taunt, you will activate Plasma later in the game, and you will immediately be able to, have the...
I need to crack my back as well. I just feel like I'm gonna get to that cast today. I'm not gonna be able to fucking speak. But I think what I need to learn, the skill I need to learn is sleeping on stream. Like Yamato does it too. Just like mid-game, just 10-minute power nap while they're all fucking oinking doing nothing, and then wake up. How does he do that? That's the hack. That's how Yamato pulls out 15-hour streams. He just fucking naps on it.
Yeah.
He just bedges.
The chef himself is not going to have the mechanic towards the bottom side. understandable, but there is so much more. Like, they have not banned nearly enough things.
Is it gonna go like? I'm just thinking like, what is crazy enough for Barrow? It's like a Nivea support where you're like you roll off. So if Nautilus try, like you need something, man, something to try and outrange this Kai'Sa.
Porg,
that has been
Lissandre
such a
banned
menace.
instead of Jax. Discuss.
What? Oh, do it.
Oh,
No.
this would be way. Oh, that's fun.
Okay,
There is
well, we're not
there
trusting
are a
this.
few things that looked cool. In
Let's see
amongst
what Keen is actually gonna do before we get.
How are you today? Have a great day. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for asking, Max. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Wow.
You're the first person to ask.
Rumble. Your name Rumble.
You're the first person to ask. Zamira, Zamira. Is it Zamira time?
I like this.
Samira Rel?
You never
Samira Rel?
Smearl. Samira and Rel together. Smearl.
Samiral.
I don't like.
It's kind of like
I
Golem.
don't like phonetically how that's. It just. rubs
Draven.
complete-
Draven Brown?
Smearl, so we're
Oh,
going to be able to talk about it as Draven is going to be locked in.
Bella,
Beryl now,
Bella.
a lot of flexibility, but could just play the Rel if you would
Do
like.
you go
Yeah,
gym?
Rel still
I
looks
used
good
to.
here me. The combination of Rel and obviously a lot of potency, and Draven needs something that can enable him. Why not?
Dude, this guy picks Maokai every game.
Barrow
He
was
looked good
decided.
last game. Yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, it
He
worked
picks
out.
Maokai every
Decided
game.
that this is the angle, so this is the angle.
What are we gonna get?
Well, hence,
BDD
what are we
Talia?
doing?
Are we gonna get a BDD Talia?
It's really fun to play Yone. Yone's
Have a
cool
nice day,
champion and
pal.
stuff. You know? Twist of Fate
Ooh,
even.
BDDTF.
Okay. Okay, BDD. You can outrange the Annie quite a lot.
Bro, I
in this
feel like
particular
BDD's
matchup,
champion pool
but,
right now
it's
is
not really a
Azir,
matchup, is it?
Hear me out. So it's
TF,
it's a
Talia.
enabler.
And everything else is just banned.
To set up either your Viego or your Rumble.
Yeah.
Right, or a
Bum
hook.
bum, bada bum,
It
bum.
counters Kha'Zix
Yeah.
because he doesn't actually get to utilize the survivability and
Bum
backline
bum,
that his
bada
ult
bum,
provides.
bum.
Yes.
You take away any.
Alright, fuck, ads. I need to run ads. If you want to avoid ads, use your subscription, tier 1 or Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime is free, or get gifted by the gifters, because there's lots of gifters, if you're lucky. But this chat is unlucky, and... Is there someone in the chat that's never been subbed? Never subbed?
KT utilizing last
Nope.
pick on red side relatively effectively.
What?
Nope.
Hey,
That's what we're gonna get to.
a team with King.
Yes, I found him.
Using
Oh, but he's following since May 21st, 2023.
using counter big well.
Oh, it's crazy,
I
isn't
have
it?
never.
It's nuts.
May
That's not
2nd.
even mentioning Cuz's champion pool as well, which is
Hates
quite
it.
large.
Well, no, he's just playing Diego, so
Yeah.
who cares? And wins on it.
Ooh, May 30th, 2022, never subbed. Crazy Magi, Ultra Dodger.
KT fans have had to wait so long.
Ultra Dodger.
To just have.
It's
happy
been
times.
5 years. It's been 5 years.
Yeah, they were
Like-
pretty good last year. Kind of. They remember when they
Yeah,
were
I
supposed.
mean, they had some moments.
Remember when they were supposed to go to Worlds?
I do remember that. I
Dun
remember
dun
when
dun
they
dun
were
dun
being
dun dun dun
unceremoniously
dun
by a
dun
team
dun
that
dun.
kind
Chat,
of
I love you.
won
As
the
much as
whole
you hate me and I hate you, I love you.
I
Secretly,
don't
deep down
know.
inside. But that's the only time I'll ever say it, so
Right
fuck
now,
you,
KT
bitch. Shut up.
trying to put it behind them. We'll see whether they can here as we hop onto the rift.
Hana, do set. Sounds like Gen G.
KT fans getting louder as we do have the Chandelure skin. Absolutely fantastic. It's once again Super Galaxy Rumble.
Paddock, 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 paddock,
He
paddock.
does have his survival vest that he gets flashed on by
Keen, you're such a rat.
and they're going to trade flashes. Top lane.
He's playing against Renekton on his Rumble and he just flashed level 1.
Raven's flash is pretty needed.
So I agree, but I do think that
I mean, Rumble's flash is also
Rumble's flash is pretty big. Yeah, the one benefit here for Keen is that the early ganking pressure of a Kha'Zix is very. If this is like a Viego or Sejuani you're playing into, and
When are you
you're
gonna play
right
City
there,
Silence? Oh yeah, that's on the list.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
That is feeling rough. He also went teleport, so he does have a lot more safety in his lane. Huni, I'm sure, will be disappointed
quite.
because this is not Ignite. This is not what we saw Zeus pull out earlier on.
And it definitely worked out quite well for Zeus, despite the outcome of the game.
Oh, he
Red
was-
card?
He was still
No
an
red
absolute
card?
monster.
I'm really happy to see
Boo.
him kind of regain his form because he was a mainstay for so long.
He was.
As,
He also hasn't really played in too many Rumble metas either, which is it's kind of cool to see
It
him
makes sense, though.
really
Oh,
perform.
thanks, Y4. Don't worry about it though.
And Immortals all have the same kit. So
Is DMAT TF? He's probably gonna go. Actually, I think TF always takes DMAT. He has Spellbook. I guess he's not going static.
Looking at the rune
I think static TF is so useless.
I would love just like just a few.
Oh, it was a copy paste there? Shut
so
up.
we can find a set of runes to talk about, to discuss. Looking at keystones, nothing too crazy here.
We don't have to have a look at the DRX win rates.
Abadage won with it. Bro, that Abadage game, fake data.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Fake data.
We are marred by that one Kaiser loss that Aiming suffered up against Life Esports in their last matchup this week. It was a banger of a series. As BDD on Twisted Fate, he's just always been pretty good. 21 games played, not exactly the largest of numbers. Has played a few of them internationally.
3 camps, Croco invade.
Okay, he is going to be spotted here as
Oh, get him, Croc.
Trying to get away from this one. Still,
Yep, Croc.
Decent battle for the Viego as Fate's moving in. BDD is following though, and Lahans. Oh, he's ready
Croc
to
is so
flash.
dead.
You best believe. Over the wall he
Is he
goes,
dead?
As Croco's going to be lit on fire by
Who's
the
dead?
Nautilus. It's a battle on all.
They're both dead.
So as Cuz dives towards Fate,
Both junglers died.
Finish him off. It's a 1-for-1 in the end though, and I don't necessarily know who really wins.
Maybe no one wins.
Maybe everyone wins.
The viewers win, because LCK first blood at 3 minutes, that's a blessing.
Glass half full, remember, Chronicler.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You
I
really
get stuck.
struggle with positivity.
Yeah, you're right. As Indian,
Is the studio far from where you are?
Maybe expecting.
Yeah, it's like 35 minutes.
Anyway, so the upfront burst is great for the Kazakhs, but he's also tanking the wolves here, which actually is a considerable amount of damage. Cuz actually stacks his Conqueror, and then this 2v2 is obviously great, but Lahans comes in. And crucially here, Croco actually stays alive for much longer, gets the heal.
Hope you're having a nice Sunday, Mark less than 3.
Yeah, much love.
And that was very close to being a disaster, because if Cuz then kills Fate, like that play is just, that's game losing. Because then the snowball starts, right? Any might be able to get, or Cuz as any might be able to get another stun. And then it kind of goes downhill from there. But instead, outcome is not too bad as Roscoe goes.
How broken is Rumble?
Wave, and a Rumble with
My man just one-shot him.
Barbecued himself. He just barbecued himself.
Oh my god.
Hey, but Keen doesn't have flash.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Rascal wanted to go back anyway. All right, Chronicler.
I don't.
He just wanted to go back anyway.
That's true.
He just wanted to go back anyway. Yeah, no, he didn't.
No.
It was just all in all a negative experience.
X flash on that any?
Fate is quite low. No flash.
Is a Croco here. Maybe Croco just dies instead.
Well, Lahens and Cuz
I think they have a
doing
suspicion.
the Raptors.
Yeah, they sniffa it.
Croco is going to get a ward in. And
Sniffer.
yeah, looks like Hex Flash out. Lahens is going to come through. As you can see, aiming by himself.
Keen Rumble, what a blessing.
So Lahens just trying to make use of his time as Fate walks on over and hits Cuz with some buttons.
Such a good example of what makes KT such a terrifying team to face. Because DRX, obviously, they lose a camp. Fate is able to back, but they'd have to be covered.
Editor pace is
And they're
insane.
fine.
Yeah,
Those are
editor
the
pace
type of
is
plays
insane.
where if they don't respect,
Who's
if
the
they
best
do
caster of all
actually get
time?
over the wall and they take
Why is
down
it you?
Fate,
It's not
then
me.
you have a flashless
I don't know.
enemy that is now
I think that's
free.
subjective if you ask someone who they think the best caster of all time is.
Drone timers from Lahens
That's not really like an answer.
Part, what makes this KT team hard to face. And we'll see. He also picked up an extra kill, which hasn't been able to spend the money, but going to be just a little bit tankier.
I think my goat is Caster Yun, yeah.
Mid-game here is
That guy is
Product,
crazy.
Unfortunately, wasn't really invited to the previous party in the enemy jungle. Or he was, but he just showed up late, which I think is a bit of bad form. And that means he is just minding his own business, stacking up. And another thing why the TF, I think, is I really like here is because at some point in this game, DRX
Caedrel Flowers at Worlds was goated. Yeah, casting with Flowers was pretty fun.
Like,
I think me and Flowers had like 3 games duo cast. I think it was really insane actually.
Yeah,
That's the only time we've duo cast ever.
It's so hard. He's level 6 now, and from this point on, any play you try to go for might be turned into one where you don't have a numbers advantage.
And we often look at TF compositions as how does the first Destiny go? Because you can run out of tempo, and you know the base kit of a Twisted Fate isn't necessarily overwhelmingly amazing.
Oh, and then we tri-cast the finals, I guess.
If the Destiny works out the first
That finals
round,
casting
get
was
the ball
crazy.
rolling,
That finals tri-cast was nuts.
in his career, he has often
I think we all complemented each other really well.
Really long time because they use it as a counter to any opposition aggression.
Draven gets Drake.
Going aggressive themselves. He does now have
Easy
the
clap.
completed. Looks like this Drake should go over to DRX.
Yeah, with Cousin not there isn't really an angle. They might look for a pick, but Lehens is still level 4, so I don't think that is going to be the case. BDD is pathing towards the bottom half of the map, but we should see pings come through here as well, as we'll now get spotted there by the pink.
Yep.
And Paddock and Barrel don't have to be scared just yet. We do also see aiming already level 6, whereas Lehens is level 4. That's kind of a KT staple at this point. And
yeah.
Once Croco hits 6, he will actually have a considerable amount of
Well, I don't think it takes a genius to figure out how this game needs to be played.
Are you planning to fix sound on TVs or neglect us TV watchers to oblivion?
I don't know how to fix it. If anyone finds a fix,
would prefer to stay level 1 all game.
if anyone finds a fix for it, I'll fix it. But I couldn't find anything.
Hey, level 1, you get your hook.
I couldn't find anything to fix it. This game, Case needs to do one mid to bot play. One mid to bot.
Like micromanage your other buttons.
One mid to bot set play and the game's won. But it's really hard. They're gonna force Herald right now. Hen is only level 4 though. They have like 10 seconds to finish this before it's horror central. They need to finish this now. Here comes the boys.
Does make things hard.
Unless Barrel is here, Lehens has already roamed down. Can they catch someone on the exit here? Cuz does have his ultimate.
Cuz can maybe live.
Also has his as the Destiny comes forward. BDD finds a gold card.
Oh, they couldn't get the reset. It's a horror. It's a horror. Oh, he flashed the Kha'Zix Q. Draven ults the wave as well. They can't dive.
And so it's a beautiful fight for DRX.
They're on such a timer there.
Okay, Lehens isn't 6 yet, so you get to stay here for a little bit longer.
Oh, Lehens wants to dive him so bad he can't though.
Just about go over in the next wave, not this one, but really high value.
Huge play for DRX.
Because if that doesn't work out, if they don't get those,
you can flash Kha'Zix Q. I mean, you can flash any spell that's point and click channeled if you flash perfectly.
Again, Lehens isn't 6, so
it's not that it stops it, it just cancels the damage. It doesn't go on cooldown though.
Even though you will be building a little bit of a deficit here. So very high risk play, but it does end up working out because they're a member up, right? It looks like KT isn't really ready for the fact that they are down a member, and then them actually committing to this in a 4 versus
I have to lose vision.
or 3 versus 4 scenario rather is definitely over enthusiastic.
Watch BDD. Kha'Zix will channel Q here. Look.
Because it's not like the DRX doesn't have skirmishing power
See that?
with the Nexus and Annie, even without the flash available. So a bit of a mistake there from KT now, because bot side worked out the way that it did. When it comes to gold, I don't think it's really going to be groundbreaking at all, but is showing some signs of life. Again, second game in a row for DRX.
Yeah, it's working out in this early game.
Fade.
Fade, not gonna get hooked.
Red card. I think there was no kill there anyway though.
Still no ult. Lance is still level 5.
Yeah.
There was no kill there though. Hook was missed.
Kill on Croco? What's he gonna be doing? No.
Maybe if they gold card wait for Hook, do they have the damage even though he's under tower? Maybe. Yeah, Diego ult ignite.
So there it is. Keen and Rascal still fighting it out. As Rascal actually ahead by a decent margin as a Hook is going to connect there.
Nice
Seeker is going to come through and Barrel. Yeah, he's going to get taken down.
Dude. Shut up.
Be able to throw his own Sentinel into this brush. And Tib has got a bit angry, but isn't actually going to be able to do too much more.
Shut up.
Lehens showing again that experience.
Stop being a rat.
You know, he's seen those ads where it's like, hey, to work this job, you need 15 years of experience in this specific field. He shows up.
A bounty.
He showed up. Shows up to the interviews like, I don't have experience. What are you going to do about it? And then he does the job. He gets hired.
Whoa.
Look at this.
They love the confidence. They love the confidence.
Yeah. It's the bravado as...
that would be a double kill, though, if he was level 6, right? Like, Croco dies, probably?
Chat, I'm going to bed. Can I get a kiss?
Still available. But I mean, if you get a flash for an ultimate, it's still a really good trade.
There you go.
I think you'll take it no matter what. Now we are trying to find Paddock a kill. That's really what the game is going to gravitate towards now. We see aiming nose throws down a ward here. And it's the one downside. Lehens can't really abandon his bot lane for too long because they need to make sure that Paddock doesn't cash in. If they kill the Draven once, you're completely fine. But if a kill... Oh... Okay. No, that's yeah, he doesn't have CC, so it's fine. He does have
I'm kind of concerned for KT's damage. If Rumble falls behind, Kai'Sa needs 3 items, and TF's building Everfrost. Viego's also behind. I think their damage is heavily lacking.
33%. Absolutely absurd.
Can they fight this Drake? They don't have Kai'Sa ult for like 20.
Double teleport, and Fate also has his TP up and available as well.
Look at Paddock most notably.
Yeah, they're going to look for him. Speaking of which, Chronicler is going to be able to cleanse the gold card.
TP is kind of bad here from Rascal, I think, unless he can...
He's going to teleport in, but the timing is
no,
not great.
that was a terrible TP. Well, I don't know. DRX setups in teamfighting is always just going to be weaker, so no matter what gold leads they get, KT just roll them.
Obliterating the team fight.
And it all starts off again with BDD getting a nice ultimate, catching DRX off guard, and Barrel getting engaged on. Fortunately, this is a Sport Maokai, not going to be tanky enough to withstand, doesn't have the levels, doesn't have the items, and does get taken down very quickly. And this DRX comp, there is one way to go, that's forward. You know, you can guide back a little bit if you try to protect your Draven, but that is about
BDDD.
This is a Kha'Zix, this is an Annie, this is a Renekton. Try and really put some pressure on the enemy backline, or really whoever's in front of you. You know, it doesn't really matter, as Barrel wants to get Paddock a kill.
He really does.
But he doesn't have his ultimate, and aiming does.
He's got Croco.
Yeah.
Croco's coming.
Yes, but this is still not really diveable. But maybe they're going to try anyway. BDD doesn't have ult.
BDDD. They can't cover this dive.
Here we go.
I think Lehens is dead.
But we do have a decent buffer.
What the fuck, Kai'Sa?
Croco taking so much damage. Lands, gets another snare, but there it is. The cash in for the Draven uses all of his
800 gold.
800, jeez. Feels good.
800 golds.
That's a lot of money.
That's big for Draven.
In the back pocket.
Paddock, look at that. Stone cold. No emotion.
I know, no emotion.
That's big shutdown. Can they cross map top? Maybe they'll get the tower.
Murder immediately afterwards.
BD should have Everfrost in base.
I think that's how it goes.
I don't have a response to that. What do you even say? But you're right. Murder and life vests coming through here. Immediate Infinity Edge going to be done as we take another look at this fight. It is the TF, right, that forces the disengage from Barrel. That means that Paddock can't really walk up in this fight. The teleport from Raz, unfortunately,
yeah. I feel like it doesn't matter what DRX do.
So that kill never was really gonna.
They got a shutdown on Draven. Maybe they can play through AD. Maybe protect the Draven. I mean, they have got a lot of squishy champs on the enemy team. What did he buy? Triforce? Triforce Collector? What does he have? Triforce. Pickaxe rated Dirk. Ooh, if he had Collector, they could cook really hard.
I don't think this is a fun game to play as Draven, because you're playing into Equalizer, Kai'Sa, and TF, and Viego, and Nautilus. Literally everyone on the enemy team is...
Triforce.
They're quite scary.
Yeah. Is a bit of a disaster for Draven when you don't have clans.
What is this?
Right now, and if Barrel stays alive long enough to peel for you, then, hey, you have an almost 900 gold lead.
It's beautiful. And that does mean that the gold is actually very even between these two teams. We do have the top outer turret.
Do you cast tomorrow? No, I'm not casting tomorrow. I'm casting the first series today, and then that's it. I'm done. I'm done till next week. Next week.
They don't have a Rift Herald. That's actually in KT's hands right now, as we can see, because with the purple hands...
Stop saying 07 fired.
See what he can do about it, as the Infernal Soul, Earth, Wind, and Fire... And Infernal Soul is, yeah, we've seen this one. It is good. Champions very strong and do big damages.
Big damages.
So the fight over the next Drake in about a minute and a half is going to be a very important one for both of these teams. Hence getting some vision down where he can.
I'm not a brain risk. I'm not a brain risk. Oh wait, LEC is tomorrow. Oh shit. Can I stream? I don't know if I can stream during LEC. Fuck.
In farm and doesn't quite have the extra assist that Cuz has put together for himself. But I think the Kha'Zix can get some work done with the amount of setup CC that they do have with Maokai, Annie, and the
Is it fine if I'm doing variety?
KT could find an angle, but bleeding
I'll
turrets
ask them.
right now as Shirley is going to go for another charge. We'll have an eye poke, so she'll stop right here. Beryl secures the extra bit of gold there as well as BDD in a side lane is.
Oh no, I don't even have my LCK Watch Party banner on. Oh my god, man, I'm griefing everyone.
And with teleport on,
What am I doing?
on this Rumble as well, I think he will be able to sit in the side lane relatively effectively, especially with the amount of wave clear that you do have on demand, especially after you get to, you know, level.
Have you streamed during LEC before? No, I haven't.
About a 0-second cooldown, you can just use it over and over again whenever you would feel like.
The only time I streamed during LEC was the subathon, but I was at the studio doing the LEC, and the subathon was on like a pause screen. That's the only time I've ever streamed during LEC, I think.
I think KT's comp is really hard to play into. Ideally, with TF comps, often the best
That was the only
answer is
time.
just to kill TF, which, you know, seems pretty obvious and isn't actually that easy in this case because
Actually, I can't wait to play
T1
F1 tomorrow.
which means
I'm gonna
side
be the
lane,
fastest
has
lapper.
a lot of extra permutations. And there's also a like the ring.
Does DRX give this? They have a 2-item Draven. I think it's not a bad idea to fight, especially if you're at level 11. Go scrap.
Somewhat overlooked, one could
Because
say.
it really
Go scrap.
does make side laning against Kai'Sa like exceptionally hard, and Kai'Sa TF in particular means that collapsing on either of those two is going to be really tough. So it comes down to the team fight, and DRX have not really been able to win any team fight. We'll see if this one is any different as we are grouping up.
You promised you'll play
for this
Hitman 3? No, I
Infernal
didn't.
here. Most notably, see if they can get onto the enemy backline.
Keen TP situation where?
Poking away.
Sentinels flying forward,
VDD
though.
has
DRX
ults,
do have a
TP's
fair bit of
mid.
information as teleport from Kane.
Decent
Looking for
poke.
that flank angle, and BDD
Raven should
towards
heal
the
up though.
bottom side as well. KT set
get
up
it.
for this one.
What about the fight?
Well, BDD is going to dive forward. There is the
What?
steal. What the
TF
heck?
got it with Q?
Collects it. Didn't even have a smite. What? Okay, whatever. He's going to be able to take down the Annie as well. Beryl is
And then
gonna be
Aiming's just
taken
gonna
out.
1v2
It's
them
Rascal
in the
versus
back. Does he win
Aiming.
versus
And it
Bennington?
looks like Aiming's kind of doing all right.
Yeah.
As BDD says, oh, I'll give you a
Bro,
hand there, son.
They
And
5-for-1 them and
it's
TF
going to be
steal
an
striking?
ace, and they
Huh?
only lose cuz.
I'm gonna assume that was a spellbook steal, but it was a bit
I don't
chaotic.
think so. I had a glance over towards the summoner spells, and I didn't see the like cooldown of the cleanse coming back
Yeah,
up or anything.
Huh?
I think it was a wild card.
There wasn't equalizing, some equalizing going on. No, he did not have smite. It was straight up. I think the equalizer damage, was it actually, yeah, so equalizer 7 health.
Yeah, and a wild card accidentally took.
Yeah, that is a toughie. And then the problem is that even if you get the Drake, I don't think you're winning this fight because you're standing on an equalizer, right? And Paddock actually gets you know,
7,
a lot
7,
of
7,
work
7,
on,
7,
which
7,
is
7,
nice.
0, 7, 7th in playoffs, 7 years to get rank 1.
He shows up.
Yeah, my lucky number at this point, isn't it?
If it had have been a 1v1, it would have been a little bit better.
I think Aiming still would have won.
Yeah. It was definitely looking a little bit Kai'Sa favored. And he now has 2 completed items. Rascal not quite there yet as far as that is concerned, and so he is very, very strong.
World champions.
Night Harvester done
Colon
for Zonyas,
0.
actually. We actually haven't seen that many Rumbles put priority on the Zonyas. I very much enjoy it. The golden flamethrower is difficult to deal with.
Yeah, I weigh 70
Last
kilograms.
3/4 or 2/3 full.
So what?
Paddock got a cash in before he died. So he
There
got
we go.
himself a collector.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That's cool. I die here.
He might be dead, yeah. Killer Instinct comes down. Hey, survives. The glass is maybe even 3/4 full.
Oh, wait, we're
Okay,
continuing.
Nate
Barrel
is
said go.
grasping. The cup
So
is
Barrel
filling
goes.
up even further. It's full of Nautilus. That's
They can't
Coulter
force Nash
running
off that,
on
can they?
now. DRX
I
are
think
moving
Nash is
towards the
suicide.
Baron Pit.
A chance?
Perhaps.
An opportunity.
Oh,
Well,
God.
He does have his ultimate available, so I would be very
The reason I think it's
scared
suicide
about
is Rumble has
DRX.
ult
This
flash.
might be
Abyssal Mask
Rascal
Renekton? What the
has
hell?
Abyssal Mask as Renekton.
Okay. Well, Destiny is going to come through.
Oh,
here
that
as he
that one was
flies. It
not
comes
great.
on in. Paddock in the back of the pit. You can
Oh,
see the
BDD.
He's moving right
Huh?
in.
He can flash out.
As he goes golden,
He can't flash out. It worked. The equalizer was trash. Kane!
And now Croco dives on top of the Rumble. It's an absolute mess here for KT. Is this 1v1 we're seeing once again? But it's Rascal with all the friends. And
He fired
Croco's
W
gonna
backwards.
That's The ace.
Why didn't he go forwards?
As Lens, I think, is no, he's still there. He's alive. So it's not an ace.
Well,
just
I mean,
4 kills, but they get a Baron as well.
It started with him dying, so unofficial ace.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll take it, and it all starts with them trying to kill a duck.
How full is the cup now? I think it's overflowing.
Oh, we are looking good. It starts off with the long-range engage, right? The duck doesn't die, the tree comes in, and they take
What a play by
Lens.
DRX.
Like, okay, sure.
They win those.
You get yourself a kill, but you start a Baron against TF and against the Rumble. But the Equalizer doesn't actually get that much done. Not the best placement here, so they can both walk out or just map towards the top half. And then here, crucially, the follow-up isn't there. The killer instinct is that they wasted their ultimate trying to kill Paddock. Didn't end up
I thought
working
Kai'Sa
out,
W would
so
go
the Kai'Sa
and
can't
kill
actually
Renekton.
jump in. And then in this type of messy, skirmishy fight, where you don't get an early reset, this DRX comp is completely fine.
Yeah, looking absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he W
I
backwards.
loved the use of Tibbers onto Kane as well, so that he couldn't get into the pit to actually help out. And now, DRX have a gold advantage. It is a Baron power play to
Look at that.
about 3.3k. And look at that little
DRX gold lead, baby.
That's DRX making their way back in this series. And let's see whether they can weather the storm underneath this tower. There's the flash. Tibbers from Fade is beating E. He's taken down Beryl. He's going to go down, so it's a 1-for-1. Hook is going to
Whoa, Lehen's hooked in.
is dead. I don't know about that play. I do. I just don't think it's very good. And KT are now trying to defend their inner. Rumble has vacated.
They're going to get a top tier 2 here.
Back in Kwandong ways as Rascal is pushing this inner turret towards the bottom side of the map.
Keen on the flank angle, TP comes in.
Yeah, there's the flash forward from Cuz as well, as Paddock is going to be taken out.
Oh my god, DRX threw, man, they threw.
And Cuz should be able to catch up. Okay, gets the slow from the Void Spikes and is going to be able
They
to
lose Drake now.
Okay, the Void
Man!
is not going to be able to find him. A lot of Void stuff going on here as Croco is going to be able to take down his Croc camp. And now KT are looking for Soul Point.
So,
why did...
might be worth, you know?
Yeah,
maybe
right?
Maybe that, no, it's still a good trade for DRX. Sorry, getting the Baron is good.
Yeah, the back...
Oh.
Man, that was...
The losing Soul Point, though, I value, particularly for Infernal Soul that's so highly. And it started off well, and then DRX, like us, were thinking that this was...
Oh, Fate missed his stun on BDD a little bit, but it doesn't matter. That stopwatch from Lehens was huge. Should not have hooked back in, though. Tried to hook Draven.
So that means that he's not able to follow up. Lehens, I don't even know.
But then the duck goes too crazy.
And then here, crucially, it is Keen.
Oh, he drops his axes, so Cuz goes in.
Baited us into pretending to only be interested in a turret, then teleports behind them, and then, yeah, again, you're playing Draven, and there is a Equalizer and a Kai'Sa, and it's just, it's not a good time. But he got the kill again, you know, class 3, 4, 4.
Ooh.
We're gonna keep getting.
Did he hook the wall there, Lens? They still got Renekton flash, though. I just don't know if Renekton's going to do any damage. He's going to fall off so quickly because of this this build.
This is a roller coaster, Atlas.
Keen, even when he's just ulting a minion wave, is not really doing it all that well. This inhibitor turret is...
It's true.
Inner turret
Keen's rumbles are kind of...
Keen's Equalizers have been on as that is a bear! And that is going to meet a Viego that is now really dead, aiming not too much damage back there as Beryl almost dies. Tibbers is going to...
Oh my god.
The Void Seeker.
This is such a messy game.
It's pretty silly.
26 kills, 25 minutes.
Sometimes Void Seeker, you know.
And Kara Messi. Messi. 1 minute 40 on Nash. Paddock's build is like... Oh man, he needs more damage.
Yeah, he does have a more of Malmortius and...
But I get why he went MR.
Actually, Paddock is kind of doing okay in the magic resist department.
Oh, Rascal is
Rascal,
dead.
I believe, will get gold carded. And the Everfrost comes through. Lehens is wandering over. Aiming is just going to ult in. And Hook is going to keep the Crocodile away from the Kai'Sa as Keen just can't help but...
Yeah, MR against Rumble. Dude, his MR shred on his E is nuts.
Single moment he moves over, he seems to just be burning people down as DRX, they do manage to find the pick onto Cuz, and that is fantastic. But then the fact that KT killed Beryl and then Rascal.
Man.
Nice.
He's not bothered.
Yeah.
What?
We don't need to translate that.
Case in point, side laning against TF.
Wow, you're balanced. Nice, good.
Immediately. Oh yeah, killer instinct.
Yeah, I was gonna say TF and Kai'Sa.
Yeah. I don't know why. If DRX loses this game and Aiming is going to pick up his rightful POG, he plays it very, very well. And again, this is not fleck towards Aiming, but when Kai'Sa is this good, maybe...
Go, man. Yeah, the banning
You're the background
I proposed to my girl, but you are still my favorite rat. Much love.
Happy we
Much
were
love.
with what KT got for them, right? It felt like
Turbo Shocker Locker.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yeah, there's the flash. Tibbers, it's not going to get the most.
Wow, nice, good.
Equalizer comes down, and this time it's
Man, this Rumble ults suck. These Rumble ults suck. I'm just gonna say it.
Just dead, and now DRX are like, all right, we got your jungler. We're going to take another Baron.
And we'll see if the poke is enough. There's still a lot of damage here.
Does Keen have Demonic or Rylize in base? Whatever the fuck he's buying? Yeah, he does. TP in. His ult cooldown's not that long, but I don't think he'll have it.
Keen. He's got his Demonic Embrace.
Fate's low.
And
oh, Barrel's griefing.
That is Barrel just dead.
They need to get all kills. Parakas flash.
BDD who could potentially have one. He doesn't though. As Rascal goes
nice stopwatch by Keen. Oh, nice flash hook by Lehens. Aiming as ult. Aiming time! It's aiming time! Oh, Atlas casting is so good. He strains his voice so much. That's probably GG.
But they didn't. Don't be fooled. This game is a mess, and I love it. KT do come out on top, though.
I'm just so happy that this is the KT that was promised. None of this, oh yeah, clean 2-0, nothing to see here. This will be a real clean 2-0. Nothing to see here.
Please do not see it. As Fate actually getting a fair bit of work done in this. Once again, the equalizer, I mean, it's burning Tibbers, but otherwise isn't doing too much.
Yeah, and Cuz goes down immediately, so the target selection from DRX is actually working out, but
I think they played it really well here, KT. I mean, Barrel's kind of griefing on the side. Fate can't really help, so it is kind of like a 3v4 in the pit, so as much as they get it, there's nothing to do.
This is a 4 versus 3. Fate can't actually join, and then as soon as you're in the pit, Keen is just having the best of time. No way Croco ever gets out because he gets spotted.
Aiming.
He goes for the big
aiming the beast.
We're back into it again. Because there's an Infernal Soul on the map. No one has Baron, remember?
It feels like King just rumble-outed Spain.
He's going to be hit by a Void Seeker. KT, they do have the poke advantage. It's DRX. The
oh my god, this poke.
They keep landing Chronicler. Equalizer comes through as well. And that is actually going to split this up beautifully for KT. That's his best one yet, Chronicler. As now the Nature's Grasp is going to follow through Whirling Death to get a fair bit done.
Nice. Nautilus ult. But they don't have much damage left. It's mostly just poke.
Very large. Tibbers at the ready from Fate as well. Doesn't have flash, but he can still get
He's landing them.
Because, yeah, BDD wrapping around as well. He does.
Oh, Cuz too late. Oh, Barrel. Barrel!
Barrel! He does go in. He doesn't die just yet.
The Tibbers hit something. A ghost, maybe a Teemo. Oh, BDD.
Eliminates him in the flank angle. It's beautiful, but still, Croco gets over. It is going to be able to lock him down, but there's Cuz, and there are the resets.
Oh, he couldn't get the E.
Teleports in front of 5 people. This game is so weird, man.
This game is fucking wild.
No, Croco. Wait, are you in that? Maybe.
I don't know. Equalizer is in and
Grump! Grump! Grump!
Okay, thank goodness.
It's not even close. Not even close.
Yeah.
He almost had that. Grump wins those.
Such a good time.
Yeah, no, me too.
This is wonderful. So, now by the end of it,
backdoor bonus be damned.
This game is fucking whack.
Has barely changed, and DRX do not give over the Infernal Drake, which means that the roller coaster continues.
Yeah, and
so
no team is close to winning.
Infernal Drake, it knocked Barrel and Croco back on the equalizer. That's mean. That's unfair. And Lehens end up going down again on his day today, but aiming, man, this guy. Previously, last year, if you would have gone for these killer instincts, you would have seen the result perhaps go very differently, but his killer instincts have just been incredible this split.
Yeah, aiming's a beast.
Waiting for the right opportunity. Dragon goes over, and then the stopwatch from Keen, absolutely huge. Tibbers crucially not getting anything done.
I don't know what that Tibbers was even trying to do, to be honest.
I mean, I think they lost control of the vision.
As Rascal's like, I'm just going to try and go.
Let's go,
Like, yeah,
man.
they'll kill Paddock. I'm fine.
다행이다.
This game is even because Keen is trolling XDD.
And gets the cannon. Love to see it.
Gets the cannon.
There we go.
Does he have GA? No, he doesn't yet.
As
BF
the
sword,
dust
stopwatch.
settles,
Alright, it's time for round 4. Even gold.
As more and more MR gets, eventually KT will, you know,
More like round
some of
15, to be
their
honest.
damage because they've gone really hard on it.
Yeah.
We're not
Aiming also isn't
there.
building void stuff.
No.
And he doesn't have a
Non-stop-
He has an arm guard.
Non-stop
which I'm annoyed at.
fist fight.
And he almost has a
It's not
flame
fraud
rifle.
versus fraud.
also, yeah. But the gold is probably not. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not going to be that far off. Because Paddock, every single time that he's died, he's gotten a catch.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that aiming doesn't have 6 items yet. 357 CS, Flame Horizon, 10 kills. Still not at 6 items. Whereas Traven is like... Traven's like 1 item away as well.
You know, when it comes to damage, though, and experience, it is very, very lopsided here.
BDD out-damaging the entire opposition as Twisted Fate kind of blows my mind. Just shows that DRX have really only been doing damage.
I think he must be close to Zhonya's though. He's taking Grump right now and basing, so he probably has it for Nash.
Quite nicely.
It's time for the Zhonya's 6 item Kai'Sa. Good luck, have fun.
Win this game. It's a
Don't ask me crazy questions like that.
It's a clean 2-0, nothing to see here, surely.
It might
Right?
be. It
Now
might
the
be
Rabadon's on Rumble, and I think it's roly-poly time.
We'll just have to see. Because
We can't know.
right now, it feels with the state of the game that KT, with the tools that they have, should be absolutely fine
Surely.
to close this one out. But from what I've seen all game, I decline to answer.
Decline?
Yes.
Wow.
I would prefer not to.
My co-caster, a coward.
I am.
Unbelievable.
Well, no, it's just that I wouldn't be offering any information because it's called a guess. And a guess isn't that useful.
Is DRX gonna start it? No way, right?
And if I
There's
was to
Rabadon's
guess,
on Keen.
I could say either one of these team names.
Actually, Rumble is a pretty cool champ. Good design.
Informational casting.
Oh, the Argon's gonna rush
That's
it.
what we're about.
Okay, well this is an
Baron
awkward
is now
rush.
going to be started. Whoever gets this Baron is going to move a little bit closer to winning, perhaps. And it looks like DRX are looking for a turn. They don't want this to get too low as Equalizer comes in yet again.
That's almost not bad,
the biggest one,
but it wasn't great.
He's all the way in the back of the pit. They are going to secure the Baron.
Wait, they win, they win, they win, they win, they win, they win.
They do manage to take down Keen. Lahen's going to be the next one to go as now.
Start Baron, turn, win, profit.
Aiming. What are you doing? Okay, he gets into the background, goes golden, and now he's really dead. That is another cash in. And now, if you would ask me the same question, Chronicler, I'd say that DRX, it's almost 150%.
I'll take it. I got my decisive answer. And now
Atlas is
DRX
such a
looking
beast.
to end the game here. Only BDD alive. No aiming. No cuz
Oh
for another
my God.
35 seconds at least.
Oh my god.
And
25.
The way his voice
Is
just
this
cracks.
actually the end? I think it is. I think it definitely should be. They've got
They're
so
gonna
much
go
damage
one
for
and
these
one.
turrets. There
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
And you can see there is some grinning being done by KT. BDD's going to do his very best to survive, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Lahen's with not very much experience is going to be able to live.
That was so funny.
As well, and
Good old
Gallo
Atlas.
just kills BDD, and the Nexus will be taken. DRX, they even out the series with
It's
a
1-1.
6,000 gold Baron power play.
Yeah, they did say that aiming's killer instincts on Kai'Sa have been great this split, and then aiming, what are you doing?
Yep.
That was clean, that was good.
Yep, that's about the amount
That
of
was good.
explanation that I was expecting from you, Chronicler.